the problem in the Grahastha life is, as we have to always been said by our spiritual master as well as in Bhagavad-gita, it's very clear enough that a Grahastha has to arrange his schedule in such a way that his sadhana is also that doesn't get disturbed. At the same time, his responsibility is also not been disturbed in proper. He has to do it arranged in such a way. So always a person who is in Grahastha life, he arranges his day in such a way that both the things goes together, a balanced life. But always he has a fear that the body is going to get old day by day, and it starts creating problems also. So he thinks it on that way that I will plan my life in such a way that in due course of time, once my body starts giving me problem, at that time, my sadhana doesn't get compromised at that time. I little bit compromise my material earning or material profession so that my spiritual life has been peaceful. I'll not be so much attacked by Maya during that time. So he starts to earn more at that time so that in future he will be peaceful in that way. But by spending more time into material life, again the problem is that your balance is somewhat unequal. So it creates such a juncture that what to do. The body is also going to create a problem in future, plus your expenses also going to increase in due course of time. So it becomes, so how to get out from that?
Chant Hare Krishna and be happy. It is true that you will get old. Hare Krishna. However, although we must make a proper balance, we have to keep in mind that death can come at any moment. We should not compromise what is most sacred in our life for the future, because we do not know whether that future will ever come in this life. We were speaking last night we feel sadness by this story, but at the same time we should understand the lesson that is being revealed to us. At one medical college where our devotees give lectures, one person, a student, was coming to the lectures for some time, was quite favorable, but thought that I really shouldn't get too involved in this Krishna consciousness because I really have to become the best student that I could be. Maybe after, but now let me not get any distraction. Let me just study with all my energy. So this person studied. Great concentration. And this person won the award of the highest student in the whole college. He got such distinction in his marks. And it was a very difficult subject, I believe, surgery. He was the top student. He earned awards. This just happened a few days ago. So Gauranga Prabhu happened to be giving a lecture there at JJ College. And one of the students who is chanting 16 rounds and very, very committed to Krishna consciousness was brought by this other person before he diverted from Krishna consciousness into his studies. So a few days ago, just last week, this devotee approached his friend and said, please come to the lecture in Kirtan tonight. And this student said that actually I'm considering going, but there's a party tonight where all the students who graduated are celebrating. Or not graduated, but it's a party in honor of the good students. He said, I can't resist going to this party tonight. So what do they do at parties? They play all materialistic music, and they dance, and they eat all kinds of foods. So he was there, and he was the center of attraction for everyone because he was the best student. So they were playing all this disco-type music, and he was dancing. And right in front of everyone, he was 23 years old. Right on the dance floor, he had a heart attack and died. Hare Krishna. This is not something that we are making up. It is reality. It happened a couple days ago. 23 years old, perfect health, no problem. He was dancing, heart attack, death. People were shocked. If only he would have come to the kirtan that night. Krishna gave him the chance, but somehow or other, not the right choice. So in our student life, or in our grihastha life, or in our brahmachari life, whatever, we may have so many ideas of how we have to do something to protect ourselves for the future. But the best thing that you can do to help yourself for the future is to become Krishna conscious now, not to make more money. And you may compromise your Krishna consciousness to get a little more money for the future, but you may not live tomorrow. Whatever your age may be. So yes, a grihastha has to create a balance. We have to maintain our responsibilities. We have to sustain our family nicely. We may have to have some savings for the future. Those things should be done responsibly, with great care and attention. However, at no cost should we compromise the basic principles of sadhana. And to be able to do both is the sign of real intelligence and sincerity. Does that answer your question? Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki. Hari Bol.